I only pushed for 15 minutes, so it was super short and quick, very, very sensational. And I remember going, oh my gosh, I can feel her fitting. How is she fitting? Like it was so miraculous to feel this human fit through you. And it didn't hurt. When I was just pregnant and preparing for birth and trying to learn all the things, it felt very overwhelming to me. I'm the type of person that loves to learn and wants to know everything about something that I'm stepping into that I don't know about. So I was like heavily researching, following all the birth accounts on social media, probably like 10 of them, honestly, and just soaking in all the content. But the piece that really felt like was missing there is that I was just watching these recorded videos and having no personal support. And so it just kind of felt empty. I was learning a lot. I knew a lot of what I was learning. My husband was watching them with me, and they were super good, but I felt like I was still kind of alone in my pregnancy. All these unknowns. I had so many questions. I'm the type of person that has so many questions and just wants to talk through things, but I just didn't like look any further. And that's when you messaged me. I felt so supported and like I had someone to hold my hand. Like I had someone that was just gonna like answer any of my questions. I could shoot him a message at midnight when my brain's going wild. And so that really meant a lot to me.
A lot of moms, they just invest in online courses, but there's a huge difference between information and personalized support. And I remember like you had told me at one point you had gone through some of my online course and you went through the Built to Birth course and you're like, okay, I have all this information, but I have no idea how to organize that information. When you're in labor, you're not going to be drawing from facts you've memorized, right?
Literally.
Like I bet you like if you could remember it was so recent, like you probably weren't like, you know, I read to do this thing. You're pulling from what you've integrated in the body.
For sure. I think that's even what I felt going up to it is like, I'm trying to memorize all this stuff, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to remember it in the moment, because you're just trying to like memorize it because it feels so constructive when, like you said, you have to integrate it in your body and fully understand it to actually incorporate it in your labor.
How did you feel after you found coaching and you started doing it with me?
It was such a relief. And I think I even was like, Victoria, I want to write out a birth plan. Like, I would really like your support in like getting everything on paper. And I think just through having some conversations with you and talking, I think I even was like, I don't know if I need a birth plan anymore. Like, I grasp it now. Like, I could just understand it so much more. Yeah, I just felt like I was able to integrate it, like you said, just through conversation of you hearing where I was at and meeting where I was at versus just the information displayed in front of me. Your birth is going to be one of the most profound experiences of your life, and you should pour into it as much as you want to. And so if it's something that you're desiring, like you're desiring to learn more, you're wanting more support than you currently have, I would say you will not regret it. Like just in general, like even as I was hiring my doula was $2,400. And I was just like, what all the things I could buy with $2,400. And even like weeks up to it, I was just like regretting my decision because we were buying a house and needing all this stuff. And literally like best money I spent is all the coaching and all the prep work and like your coaching and the doula, all that was just hands down worth it. I'd pay triple because it just in hindsight, your birth is such a big part of your life. You'll never forget it. It affects you internally and it affects your soul, I feel like. And so if you can go into it prepared and supported, you won't regret it. My doula was supporting me at my birth. We did have a couple meetings prior for her to get to know me, get to know like my psychology, things that I like, things that I don't like. But she didn't have like classes on birth and how to prepare. She didn't have like, she wasn't like giving me all the knowledge that you have. There's a big difference there. And a doula is the person that's there supporting you at your birth. And something like you offer is supporting you in getting prepared for your birth. Because I think it was around 11 a.m. that morning, I lost my mucus plug. And then at 1:30 on that Thursday, my water broke. And I'm like not really sure what to do or what I can be doing to help my labor progress. That was like super influential when you helped me through that because I was like in probably one of my most vulnerable states of my labor, of just like feeling so alone and not sure what to do, like I'm like, I don't know what to do. And my doula, I didn't want to meet up with my doula yet because in our agreement, she made it clear that she wanted to be able to support me in labor. And so if she came too soon, then she would wear herself out and potentially be able not to support me in active labor. Yeah, you were so supportive, like just like telling me different things I could try doing and just reminding me that to trust my body and that it's a natural process and reminding me that I had time. I only pushed for 15 minutes, so it was super short and quick, very, very sensational. And I remember going, oh my gosh, I can feel her fitting. How is she fitting? Like it was so miraculous to feel this human fit through you. And it didn't hurt. Like I swear, like it just was like you just feel this thing coming down through you. And that was probably like one of my biggest whys when I was trying to, like, when I was establishing my why to have an unmedicated birth, was I want to feel what it feels like to feel life come in this world. Like, I want to be present with that. That was like one of my biggest things going into it. And so when I got to feel that and it felt so supernatural, I was just like, she's fitting, guys. This is working. It does, and I think I even said it doesn't even hurt that bad. Like I was just so shocked at like how the ease of it all. It was so yeah, natural. Like y'all say, your body's made to do this. She just flew out of me. Like I still remember like, oh my goodness, she fits. And my midwife handed her between my legs and I grabbed her and I put her up in the air and I said, "Oh my gosh, I did it." And that was like the moment that I realized that I could do it. I literally, until she was here, I didn't think I could do it. Even if I was pushing her out, I was like, I can't do this, guys. And I was like, I did this. Like I was in complete disbelief. It was mind blowing. And then my second thing that came out of my mouth was, I love her so much. Like it was the most instant love I've ever experienced in my life. It was my midwife started crying. It was just a very beautiful moment. Like I could literally feel her coming out and then I would like relax and let her come back into me. And I still remember that that took so much discipline to not just push her out. And I probably did that like 3 times. And again, like I didn't have any ring of fire. Like I did not hurt. Yeah, and that's something I really appreciate about your insights. They're always so like unbiased, like you've always been very unbiased, and that's really been something I appreciate. And I think you even said that when I was talking to you about like my water breaking, and you were like, there's no wrong way. You could go to the hospital or you could not, and I was like, really? Both can be like good, and you just reminded me it's not so black and white. And yeah, I really appreciate that about you.
Your story is so beautiful and so powerful, and I feel like really honored to have been a part of it, in any way. It's been such an honor to support you. You're a beautiful person and a beautiful mom, and I think this story will inspire a lot of other mamas. So, thank you so much.